Welcome back to episode 5. If you are a parent trying to understand your child a little better, this space is for you. I'm so happy to be with Emma again, who helps us break down ADHD in a way that actually sense for real families.
Hey everyone!
Emma, why do children with ADHD struggle most with transitions like stopping play, bedtime and changing activities?
So when we talk about kids with ADHD who are struggling with transitions, it's not about defiance, it's actually about executive function. ADHD affects the brain's ability to shift attention and regulate dopamine. So when a child is deeply engaged in play, their brain is finally getting enough stimulation. It feels good, it feels regulated. When you suddenly ask them to stop, you're asking their brain to do 3 hard things at once. Disengage from something rewarding, tolerate a drop in dopamine, and switch tasks. That requires cognitive flexibility, which is an executive function skill that develops more slowly in ADHD brains. Transitions like bedtime and stopping playtime aren't just behavior issues, they're neurological shift issues. That's why warnings, visual timers, and gradual transitions help. You're giving their brain time to adjust rather than forcing an abrupt switch. Hope that helps.
Emma, how early can ADHD signs appear and why do many parents miss them at first?
So this is a really great question. Signs of ADHD can show up as early as preschool, sometimes even in the toddler years. But here's the important part. So early signs don't always look extreme. They often look like intensity, more movement, bigger emotions, shorter frustration tolerance, trouble shifting activities, we touched on that a little bit before, difficulty waiting, but the problem is that a lot of that can look like typical childhood behavior. That's why many parents miss it at first. ADHD isn't about a child constantly being out of control. It's about patterns. The behaviors are more frequent, more intense, and more impairing compared to other children of their same age. Another reason that it gets missed is that ADHD is developmental. Executive function skills like working memory, impulse control, and emotional regulation develop more slowly in ADHD brains. So early on, parents might think, they'll grow out of it. But sometimes they don't grow out of it, they grow into it. And especially in girls, signs can be quieter. They're more internalized, they're daydreaming, more emotional sensitivity, may be diagnosed with anxiety. So it doesn't always match the stereotype that people expect. It's not about bad parenting, it's just about how the brain develops. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments.